Alright, so this next figure review is a golden oldie. The long forgotten Toybiz Marvel Legends Sentinel Build-A-Figure. So I did a review that for the new one, the HasLab one that came out. I guess it was shipped into last year. So I got that, and I seen a really good deal on this. I'd had it before. Kind of purged and sold a bunch of stuff about a year ago, so this is one I really missed. But found a good deal on it, so I was like, sure. It has dropped in price considerably. I think before it was going for like, I want to say, got $300 or $400. Now it's like maybe half that. The one thing I like about it is just, just trying to get like as much as I can of it in the film, but like it's just got this, I don't know, like this kind of rough metal look to it. Just, they did like a really good job back in the day, and Toybiz figures and doing like a, I guess they call it like a paint wash. But yeah. So to put it in perspective, this figure, I believe it was 07. I'm trying to find like a copyright. 05. Oh my gosh. So I wonder if I can show you all that, but let's see. Yeah, so if I read that right, and I'm really hard about reading like really small text, but yeah, it looks like 2005. I don't think this was the first one. I think the first Build-A-Figure they had was Galactus, but I want to say this was second. So I mean, this is technically 17 years old. I don't know if like they took it out and put it together at that time, but yeah. So basically what you get with it is the tentacles, which should pop out. They're pretty much in there. I might just leave them there for now. But yeah, there we go. So it pops out and it's snug. Let's see. Yeah, it's just this white piece, and then you can see like there's kind of like a hole here where it just pops in. And this has like a bendy wire in it, so you can kind of maneuver it however you want to. So this one they had cooled up really good, but you can change it if you want to. I may leave one just like that. Let's see, I'm trying to pinpoint stuff if I can. Let's see, get a little closer, take a look at the face. So the face won't have like a whole lot of movement, it just kind of rotates. It does tilt a little bit here and there, so there's that. And this is just supposed to be the light, but the more I look at it, it looks kind of like a sun. And then there's like this, more supposed to be blue, but it's like got this silver wash to it, so. And even the top of the head has that too. Like this looks like a Sentinel. This has been decommissioned or something like that. And it's just like that all around. Like it's almost like they purposely made an inconsistent paint job. Like they said, okay, let's do it blue and purple and all this stuff. But you know, the look at the insides of the hands, you know, like this is yellow and this is kind of blue, and it's like, okay, you can tell it used to be pink or whatever. In the hands, you know, the fingers are articulated. They just kind of go individually, so you can have them do, you know, if you want to shoot a spider web, you can, or shoot a tentacle, I guess, I don't know. So that works. Ouch, page me. I guess you could call it double jointed. God, elbows, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what you call it, but yeah, it does do that. It does creak and moan a lot. I mean, the one I had did too, and every one I've ever seen is just, it's like that. So you can hear it just, You can hear it just rubbing, but everything's kind of hidden, so it's not like rubbing some plastic or anything. These are these shoulder flaps, which, let's see, like here. They don't go up necessarily, they just kind of are real, like a loose, rubbery plastic or whatever. Same thing for this one. The legs, so I always had issue with mine just trying to get it like, you have to really be careful about that, because, you know, you may have to heat this up too, because I know like when I bought it, like, well, when I was looking at it, like this arm was falling out, and they had heated up like this part and just kind of moved it in there. I mean, that's a common fix issue with those. I don't know how to do it, but like, you know, just take a hair dryer and supposedly do it that way. God, the detail on this is just amazing. I mean, it still blows me away, even as good as the HasLab one is. Yeah. So, and it does have like a tie swivel. Mine's kind of tight. I feel like this one is just maybe, I don't know, there's not a lot of wear and tear to it. Like if someone had it for a while, they really kept it up. These are ratcheted knees. Sorry, I keep bouncing around. I'm just, you know, still blown away by how good this looks. So these are ratcheted, so you want to watch your fingers. You can hear the click. So I mean, it stands. It's there, you know. The feet have some movement, not a whole lot. I mean, I love like just how much detail they did in the wiring and stuff. Like you look in the abdomen, you look up the arms, even in the back. It looks like there's like a shaft or a gear or something like that. It looks like it was put there. So the workmanship in this one was fantastic. And I think now, like, you know, like this one, I want to say it was 6 or 7 figures. And sorry, back in 05, that was like about $7 a piece. So that was what, $42, $49. And that seems like nothing now, because now if you got 6 pieces for a Build-A-Figure, which is pretty common, probably kind of close to $140, $150. But yeah, if you put these back in, they should go in. I remember they go in there and they're good, and it holds it, you know, like it doesn't fall over weight or anything. You may want to rearrange them because it does take up a lot of space. So the idea with this one is I'm actually going to try to put it with my HasLab Sentinel, which I may, you know, cut there at the end and just show you that. I mean, overall, I mean, this is, you know, I never got Fing Foom, which is one like I, you know, always got away from. But this one and Gliders were always like the two ones that I thought, oh man, I'll never get those. I'll never afford them, you know. But, you know, I actually found them, which sold Gliders too, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing I love about it, though, is, like, they really did a good job with the weight balance. So whenever you just sit it, like, it feels like the legs just kind of dangle a little bit, but when it sits, it's there, you know? Like, it doesn't feel like it's just going to flip over or whatever, you know? You know, what I'm going to do is I got to give it a score before this, but I'm going to take it over there and show you how it looks on my little mini display with my HasLab Sentinel. Man, God. I'm gonna give it a 10. I am. And you gotta hear me out. I don't think it's better than the HasLab Sentinel, but you know, this is just a couple $100 versus several hundred for the HasLab as far as like the market goes right now. So, you know, what I'm thinking is like maybe buy like one of the Marvel Universe ones and try to put it with that as well. But yeah, I mean, this is a classic. It's hard to not fall in love with this thing when you've seen it before back in the day, and then now you see it in person again. It's just like I feel like I'm kicking myself for ever getting rid of it. But I can say that I paid less for this time than how much I got off of it before. So, and even before I got a few years ago, I actually got the figures in the pack. I only got them for like $20 a piece, which is just insane nowadays. But yeah, this is a classic. This has to go up, and God, brings back some memories. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them over here with the Hasselhoff Sentinel and just do like a quick video, just kind of showing you how it looks, how it scales. I got some Marvel Legends around there too with the display. So, all right, be right back. All right, so I've got them here, and I just kind of set them up for now. I may tweak them a little bit, but this is kind of how my display is right now. I just kind of have some lucky figures. Like I wanted this one to go blast him, and the other storm I had to. But I know like a lot of people have been taking the Hasselhoff Sentinel and just kind of making like a master mold and just buying more of the Hasselhoff Sentinels. But I'm like, God, that costs a lot of money. So I'm kind of thinking about just mismatching these. Getting one of these, maybe getting a Marvel Universe one if I can squeeze it in there, or find one for a decent price. But yeah, I've got like the Taco Deadpool. I don't know why I put like Samuel Jackson with the shark, which I did a review on that, but it's kind of like a Deep Blue Sea, I think it was a movie. So that's a reference to that. And then I got a Mezco Cable, Mezco Magneto, and then I got good old Magneto, or whatchamacallit, Wolverine there. And that was like the first row that was like crazy expensive until they came out with the other one. So yeah, it just gives you an idea how like it would look with these. You know, you can see it just kind of comes up to about his waist. I think the Hasselhoff Sentinel is about 30 inches, and then I think that Sentinel is about 18 inches. So, yeah. Okay, but anyways, that's it, and I will see you all next time.